everyone, and welcome back to your mindfulness lessons. I hope everyone had a chance to practice their mindful listening, mindful breathing, and your mindful heartfulness. And I really hope you have had a chance to journal about that and let me know how things are going for you. I also would encourage you to keep your own journal that you don't have to share with anyone else about the things that you learned during mindfulness. So we have started every lesson with a full minute of mindful breathing. So I've got a challenge to start this lesson. So everybody, get ready for your mindful bodies, and we're going to try to do a whole minute and a half of mindful breathing. So everybody knows what this means. Mindful bodies, close your eyes. Here we go. If you hung in there with me that whole time, you just did a whole minute and a half of mindful breathing. I want you to take a moment and just take note of how you feel. Today, we are going to do something called mindful bodies and body awareness. So what this means is we take all of the mindfulness tools that we've learned so far about anchoring our thoughts and taking deep breaths and focusing on one part of our body. Today, we're going to take a whole trip around our bodies to see how each part of our body is feeling. So you can be sitting in a chair with your feet flat on the floor, staying in your mindful body, or you could be sitting like I am on the floor, crisscross with your hands on your knees. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to think about our feet. Okay, so everybody stay in your mindful bodies, and I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to draw attention to your feet without moving your feet at all and without touching your feet with your hands. I want you to take all your attention and focus them on your feet. Think about what you might feel. The word for today is sensation. There's a difference between what we feel in our body and what we feel in our hearts. So a sensation is a feeling like tingly or hot or cold or soft or hard. That would be a sensation. But a feeling is more like it hurts or any of the emotion feelings that we feel sometimes. But today we're talking about sensations, so it's tangible feelings in our body. Okay, so think about your feet. Do you feel the hardness of the floor under your feet? Do you feel the tightness of your shoes? Do you feel a wrinkle in your sock? Think about those things. Okay, as I mentioned, we're going to go on a trip around your body today. So I want you to stay in your mindful bodies, and I want you to bring awareness to each part of your body as I mention them. So stay in your mindful bodies, and just like we just did with our feet, take note of how they feel. Bring your awareness to them. Like I said, you might notice something that you didn't even know was there, like a wrinkle in your sock. This is good practice on learning what's going on with our bodies and how to even control our bodies better. So in your mindful body, close your eyes. I want you to move from your feet to the bottom part of your legs. So from your knee to your ankles. Close your eyes. That's called your calf. How's your calf feeling? They could be sore from working out in PE. They could be a little tingly from sitting crisscross on the floor too long. Are they hot? Are they cold? How do they feel? Now I want you to move up to your knees. How are your knees feeling? If you're sitting on the floor, do you feel the weight of your hands on your knees? If you're wearing pants, can you feel the tightness of your pants on your knees or wrinkles on the back of your knee? I'm going to move up your legs, and where your body touches the chair or the floor, is it hard? Is it warm? Is it cold? Now let's bring our awareness to your belly and be mindful of one breath. So just take one deep breath in and out. Be mindful of how that felt in your belly. Now let's move up to your shoulders. Are they tense? Are they relaxed? Are they slouched over, or are you still in your mindful body? How do your shoulders feel? I'm going to move on up to your arms. Do your arms feel heavy? Do they feel cold? Are they warm inside a jacket? Now let's move our awareness up to your head. How does your head feel? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel light? Is it hot? Is it cold? Pay attention to if there's any muscles in your head or your face that you're holding tightly right now. Are you clenching your jaw? Are you squinching your eyes closed, or are they gently closed together? Think about your forehead. Is it wrinkled or is it relaxed? Take one more deep breath, and any tension that you felt in your arms or your shoulders or your head or your neck, just release that as you release the breath. So breathe in your nose and out. And let any tension just melt away. Now think about your ears. Do your ears feel hot? Do they feel cold? Can you feel the hair laying across your ears? All right, everybody take one more deep breath in and out. You can open your eyes. So that is called a body scan. You just scan from the bottom of your feet all the way to the top of your head. And how did that feel? Did you notice things that you didn't even notice yet today? About a wrinkle in your sock, or maybe that you had some tension in your jaw or your forehead, or any place in your body that you didn't realize you were holding tight? That is why body awareness is so important. Sometimes we can hold tension and stress and anxiety and all kinds of emotional feelings. We can hold them in our body and they can cause a sensation, so a physical feeling that we can actually feel. And when we do body awareness, then we can release that tension and it helps us think more clearly, feel more positive, and just relax better. So that is a body scan. You guys did a great job, and this is a really wonderful mindfulness tool that I want you to practice as you go throughout this week. So as you are sitting in class, maybe if you're working on a really tough math problem or an English assignment or something that's more difficult for you, stop for a second and do a body scan and see where you hold that tension. And what you'll notice is if you release it through some deep breathing and just acknowledging, yes, it's there, and intentionally releasing that tension, it'll help you focus more on what you're trying to do. All right. So complete the journal questions, and I look forward to hearing all about how you use a body scan throughout this week. Bye.